Hey, welcome back. Today we're talking about an absolute legend of the skies, an aircraft that became a symbol of resilience and power during World War II, the Avro Lancaster. Just the sight of its massive four-engine frame and distinctive twin tail fins is enough to evoke images of moonlit raids and incredible bravery. So, where did this giant come from? The Lancaster was the brainchild of a brilliant designer named Roy Chadwick and his team at Avro. It was actually developed from a less successful twin-engine bomber, the Avro Manchester. By stretching the wings and adding two more of the incredible Rolls-Royce Merlin engines. Same engines found in both the Spitfire and Hurricane, by the way, Chadwick had created a masterpiece. The first Lancaster took to the skies in January 1941, and it quickly proved to be a game-changer. What made the Lancaster so special? It was its massive, uninterrupted bomb bay. It was a cavernous space, 33 feet long, which meant it could carry an incredible variety of weapons. We're talking everything from thousands of small incendiary devices to the 22,000-pound Grand Slam earthquake bomb. No other bomber could lift such a heavy load, which made the Lancaster the backbone of RAF Bomber Command's nighttime offensive against Germany. Production was a massive national effort. While Avro was the main manufacturer, companies like Armstrong Whitworth, Vickers Armstrong, and even Victory Aircraft in Canada joined in, building over 7,300 Lancasters in total. These planes were crewed by 7 brave men: a pilot, flight engineer, navigator, bomb aimer, wireless operator, and 2 gunners, one in the mid-upper turret and one in the rear. Each man had a critical role, and their lives depended on teamwork and trust, flying for hours in freezing, cramped conditions deep in enemy territory. You can't talk about the Lancaster without mentioning the legendary 617 Squadron, forever known as the Dambusters. In May 1943, under the command of Wing Commander Guy Gibson, they undertook one of the most audacious raids of the war, Operation Chastise. Their mission was to destroy the mighty dams of Germany's Ruhr Valley. They used a specially designed bouncing bomb invented by Barnes-Wallis. The crews had to fly incredibly low, just 60 feet above the water, at night and while under intense anti-aircraft fire. It was a mission that seemed almost impossible. They successfully breached 2 of the 3 dams, causing massive flooding and disruption to Germany's industrial heartland, but the cost was immense. Of the 19 Lancasters that set out, 8 were lost and 53 crewmen were killed. The Dambusters raid became a powerful story of courage and ingenuity, cementing the Lancaster's place in history. But 617 Squadron's exploits didn't end there. They continued to be a specialist precision bombing squadron. Later in the war, they used Barnes-Wallis's other giant creations, the 12,000-pound Tallboy and the massive Grand Slam bombs. Their most famous target was the German battleship Tirpitz, which had been hiding in Norwegian fjords for years. After several attempts by other forces, it was the Lancasters of 617 and 9 squadrons that finally sank the heavily armored warship in November 1944, a major strategic victory. Of course, it wasn't just 617 Squadron. Tens of thousands of aircrew from across the Commonwealth and Allied nations flew in Lancasters. Squadrons like 101 were equipped with special electronic jamming equipment to disrupt the German night fighter communications, making their missions even more dangerous as they often had to fly longer routes. The Lancaster was a powerful instrument of war, but it came at a staggering human cost. Each mission was a gamble, a flight into the dark defended only by courage and a few machine guns. Today only 2 Lancasters remain in airworthy condition, one in the UK and one in Canada. When they fly, they serve as a powerful thundering tribute to the engineering genius of their creators and incredible bravery of the young men who flew them. They are a reminder of a generation that sacrificed everything. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more journeys into history. See you next time.